Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Jose Barrios. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one a little bit high, and away we go this afternoon. Now a screamer into the outfield. Springer there makes the catch. One away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Barrios, 30 years old now, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Batting third,
2 down, bases empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Nope,
just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Andres Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Here's a high chopper. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. A little bit high. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And the home first moving along quickly today.
Batting
2
third,
gone.
the first baseman,
4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Up the middle. Throws to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill made it rain homers in his last game, going deep 3 times.
Boog, you know who had the longest stretch of time between 3 homer games? It was Reggie Jackson, who only did it twice in the regular season. Once in 1969 at 23 years old, and again in 1986 when he was 40. Amazing.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And very nicely done for the out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg, blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Bichette sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. So he blasts one out the other way. His second homer of this series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Coby Mayo. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Just missed. The 1-0. And he pumps it a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one is inside. And that's downstairs. And now 3-2. Adley Rutschman next to bat for Baltimore. Hit weakly on the ground. That's out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 1 and the Jays 0. We head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander. Fans, if you're sitting in section 121, row H, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the inside corner for a strike. This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Fouled off down the right side.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 0-2. Right through there. Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Jays nothing. New inning getting started. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Berrios back to work. Rutschman with a homer in his last game.
0-1's the count.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Jorge Mateo now. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1. No, inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now 1
2
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Berrios a check to first. Mateo back safely. Mateo leads off first with 1 away. That
I got
one
one
almost
ball, one
got him.
strike.
And a foul ball. That one kicks away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. He's trying for third. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Two outs and one in scoring position. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well
Now
done.
batting,
Drives in the run.
Gunnar
Pretty much a model swing on that
Henderson.
one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Yep,
and the
ball went
first
out.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
And the 1-0. Breaking ball
2-0.
misses down and away. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Two outs. And ball
Nope, that's
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard.
Take your base.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That
The
keeps
left
this
fielder,
inning
number
alive,
9,
puts a runner in the
Tyler
scoring position, and a
O'Neill.
chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that
Ball
is downstairs. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Inside.
Inside.
And the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
up
check out the
for
latest
Toronto,
news from
the
around
right
the league.
fielder, George Springer.